Jurassic World Rebirth isn't the shot in the arm that this franchise really needs, but it's not a complete misfire either. After two wildly miscalculated entries that seemed more awkward and chaotic than exciting or suspenseful, this seventh chapter in the film series at least remembers what makes these movies work in the first place. Dinosaurs, islands, and people trying not to get eaten. There's an effort here to reset. Director Gareth Edwards, Godzilla, Rogue One, the creator, and returning screenwriter David Koepp opt for a more contained back-to-basics structure. The setup is pretty basic. A team heads to a restricted island to connect DNA samples from 3 species with a marooned family getting caught up in the chaos. It's refreshingly smaller in scale, but it's also undeniably flimsy, with a premise so thin that it's hard not to roll your eyes as it's trotted out. Still, the plot's simplicity makes room for what really matters: suspenseful set pieces, tight pacing, and plenty of dino danger. To its credit, Rebirth gets a lot of mileage out of its action beats. A tense early sequence at sea sets the tone, and Edwards proves once again that he knows how to build threat through space, scale, and silence. The best moments here lean towards horror, with jungle set tension and lurking dangers handled more confidently than anything this franchise has delivered in a while. Unfortunately, these stronger moments are diluted by now familiar visual effects inconsistencies that we get in these blockbusters, a mix of impressive dino visuals and distractingly artificial CG environments. The film's cast, they do what's required. Scarlett Johansson is perfectly capable in the lead, but her character, a haunted, hardened operative, is a template rather than a person. Mahershala Ali and Jonathan Bailey bring some charm and weight, but they're ultimately swept along by the plot, just like everyone else. What little character work there is buried beneath a steady stream of questionable decisions, the kind that only happen because the plot needs them to. And yes, there's a new hybrid dinosaur. Of course there is. Despite some nods to restraint, the film delivers the D-Rex, arriving with extra limbs and a goofy design that feels more Saturday morning cartoon than Apex Predator. I really didn't dig this new creation. It feels like another strange step toward sci-fi silliness that undercuts the film's stronger return to roots instincts. All that being said, there's something mildly comforting about how straightforward Rebirth is. It's a cleaner, tighter entry that trades excess for atmosphere, even if the end result feels somewhat forgettable. Like a theme park roller coaster, it gives you a few thrills and spills, and then spits you out none the wiser. But hey, it doesn't go off the rails. I'm giving Jurassic World Rebirth 3 stars out of 5.